Welcome back to Young Thinker Studio. For more content like this, be sure to follow on YouTube and Instagram at young.thinkers.studio. In Module 3, we're exploring one of the simplest and most powerful tools for building critical thinkers. First, we will examine open-ended questions. These are questions that can't be answered with yes, no, or a single fact. They open the mind instead of closing the conversation. They invite thinking, not guessing. Most of what we ask children are closed questions. Did you finish? What's the answer? Who discovered? These check for completion, not understanding. But when we shift to open-ended questions, something changes. The thinking becomes visible. Instead of, what's the capital of France? Try, how could you prove that Paris is the capital? Instead of, do you like this story? Try, what do you think the author wanted us to feel, and why? Here are 5 powerful types you can start using right away. 1. Interpretation questions. For example, what do you think this means? Why do you think that happened? 2. Reasoning questions. For example, what makes you say that? What is your evidence? 3. Perspective questions. For example, how might someone else see this differently? What would change if? 4. Prediction questions, like, what do you think will happen next and why? 5. Creative questions, such as, if you could redesign this, what would you change? Notice the key ingredients. Why, how, what if, in what way, what makes you think. These words turn answers into thought processes. Why do these questions work? Open-ended questions force the brain to analyze, connect, explain, justify, imagine. They activate curiosity and metacognition, thinking about thinking. They move a student from answer-getter to meaning-maker. And in a world of instant information, that's the real skill, not knowing the answer, but knowing how to think through it. How to use them. Use them before teaching. What do you already know? During learning, what patterns do you notice? After learning, how could you apply this? In conflict, what problem are we really trying to solve? At home, what makes you feel that way? The goal is not to test recall, but to stretch thought. Time for the reflection prompt. Ask one open-ended question today to a student, child, colleague, or even yourself, and just listen. No correcting, no rushing, just follow the thinking. End of Lesson 3. Next up, creating a thinking-friendly environment. Routines, language, and tone that support inquiry every day.